Hello, I'm Casey, and I'd like to lead you a little bit to a video where I show you the new Virtualcol -8 Series X for FSX and P3D. It's a very nice package for $21.50, and on the side of the 4 models you will have a virtual cockpit for each model. A little tiny animated ground service is included, and don't forget to take a look in the manual. It's very easy written, very easy to understand. There are coming 3 PDF files for the manual, one for the 100 series, one for the 200/300 series, and finally one for the 400 series. One sad point is that you will get checklists just inside the manuals, and in the kneeboard inside the cockpit you will find just empty space. So I think it's a little bit sad that they couldn't fit it in there. So whenever you are in the mood to go first to all the checklist, what is very needful and usable for flying, you have always to open these manual. Okay, yeah, let's fire up the engines and then we make a little jump into the cockpit and looking a little bit around and checking out. The sounds are very nice, depend on your speaker system or headset system what you use, but they're very good, animated, and well, nothing to say against it. So now we'll jump into the cockpit. You can see by yourself, everything is very nice, clean, accurate and straight. All easy to find. The functions are all good explained in the manual. Whenever you go closer, you can very good read every button description and the tooltips and stuff. Autopilot, easy to handle. For old simmers, I think there will not be a problem to maintain that. You have a working FMS inside, and it's just a half leaded or half adapted FMS. You can load in a prepared flight plan, whatever program you use, or maybe you use a flight programmer from FSX. Then you can load it into your FMS and just fly autopilot. The little tiny extra on that is if you load a flight plan in and you have it active, you can fill up more waypoints, for example approach points or stuff. Yeah, that works out. Well, let's go and fly. You later in the video we always will jump back into the cockpit so you can maybe see more on it. So let's do a quick fly around with that thing. Yeah, like you see, so everything is very nice, usable in the cockpit. For my thoughts, I would say, because I was exactly new in that airplane, I'm a bush flyer. I'm normally flying something more little, and well, it took me maybe 10-15 minutes to go through the manual to learn to handle that cockpit. But I think if you do it one or twice, then it's easy. There was no problem to learn how to use everything. There was just a problem where to find the most of your known stuff. So, I mean, if you are a completely newcomer, it makes really sense to go to the manual to have more fun later to fly that airbird. Here you see in the engine control panel there are a couple of knobs. They are very useful for the climb, takeoff and cruise adjustment of the engine. It's like a computer with pre-selections. It's very helpful when you fly that thing. So let's get that thing in the air. Well, the speed up is very, very fast. She comes very fast on the takeoff speed, and you can very fast climb. What I don't like is that might be an issue of turboprop engines. For example, you need to plan your approach very good, because she needs very long time to slow down. But in that case, she has a button on the autopilot called IAS, and in connection with the two buttons on top of the autopilot, there are four buttons in the middle, and both center buttons are the spoilers, the automated spoilers, and they just work together with the IAS button. So they are a very helpful tool to come down from your cruise speed to the approach speed and stuff. So when you get her first slow down before you go in your approach, you will get a good access for your landing. The engines are very easy to handle. You see right now I'm taking down the mixture, and actually you need the full mixture just for the takeoff and for the approach. The rest of the time you can go down to 40%. She is very powerful on that. The rest you have to level out with the throttle. Another minus point from my view is if you going to use a throttle by mouse, they are reversed. That means when you pick the left throttle and move, then the right throttle is moving, and reverse. So if you pick the right one to select, the left is moving. I couldn't figure out how to fix it, but if you keep an eye on it, no problem at all. Yeah, and that flight here, just using the autopilot by selecting the heading button and manage the heading by turning the knob, and well, depends what you want to do with that thing. I really like it. I mean, I like to fly normally manual, but sometimes, just for making a good video, it's good to have an autopilot on board. Altogether, what I found out on my testing before I did the video for you guys, I can say the flight dynamics are very good. What I found out, I like it. She is not raising a lot your or not raising. Let's say she's not taking over a bad amount of your FPS. She's always good. And when you click or switch between inside view, outside views, everything goes fast. So I would call her a fun flyer. Worth the money. And actually, yeah, I already talked about the three minus points from my thought. What I think are really minus points, it's no kneeboard, the repaint package is too big. I would like to install the repaints manually, and yeah, the FMS. No, the FMS. Yeah, the FMS. The FMS is okay. I mean, I don't even like too much autopiloting, so for me, it's okay that the FMS is doing the job. I would like at least to have. Oh yeah, no, I forgot. That's the third minus point is you have no selectable GPS. So, for example, if you push a shift 2 or 3 button, normally in other planes you will have a extra window for a GPS. That's missing here. The only way to fit in your flight plan is the FMS. So I mean, you have the GPS function and you can fly autopilot with GPS, but you have no display, and I think that's really the third minus point. And I think for the relation between what you get and what you pay, that's not a big thing. So let's get ready to land that thing. And I hope that video was a little bit helpful for you guys to make a first pick what you get. And I hope that we see each other next time again when I come with my next review of a product for Flight Simulation United. Well, airport in sight. So now we are on the ground. Let's go and taxi to the gate, and yeah, I hope it was a little bit helpful for you guys, and we'll see each other soon for my next project. And yeah, thank you for watching, and well, I would say thumbs up for that plane. Go and get a ticket and fly it. Here we go. So, see you later, guys. Have fun, and save the skies, like my friend Noah always is saying. I'm Casey Ryback, call sign Charlie Romeo 59er. Maybe we see us in skies. Take care, guys. Goodbye.